Alright guys, welcome to the channel. So today I'm just going to show you a very quick, easy exercise routine you can do at home. It's going to primarily just be for the core muscles, and it's just going to involve 3 exercises. So all you need for this is a pumped up exercise ball. And the way the program is going to work is I'm just going to walk you through with explanations for the first round. We'll perform 2 rounds in total, but ideally you'll be performing 3 rounds for when you do it at home, and that should take you about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so for the first movement, what we're going to do is a lumbar rotation. So we're going to have you on the ground and we'll be rotating through the pelvis. Second exercise, what we're going to do is a side bend. So that's going to involve that frontal plane, a lot of the muscles that bend the spine and the core. And then the third exercise is going to be a lower abdominal exercise. So you're going to be on the floor, and just moving into that sagittal plane. So you're going to have 3 planes of motion, and that should really be a complete exercise routine for getting all ranges and degrees that the core and the spine can move in. So for the first exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to come onto the ground. And there's a couple of things you have to keep in mind for this one. Typically when you're on the ground, you want a neutral spine. So a neutral spine is going to be generally the distance from the lower back to the floor at the width of your hand. So if I put my hand underneath my belly button where my lower back is, and I kind of push down but don't squish it down, you're going to move your hand and keep your spine in that position the whole time you do the exercise. The next concept we have to do is draw the belly button in. So you can't do this movement with I'd say expanded belly. So you want to keep a vacuum into the belly button and hold that in the whole time. So you have spinal integrity, and you'll have the co-contraction of the transverse abdominis muscle at the same time. The next thing you're going to do is bring your feet on top of the ball. So about right there. They can be at 90, that's fine. But the thing is, you don't want to do is have your feet and legs relax on the ball. Otherwise, you're just going to be moving from side to side and it won't do anything. So if you move the ball away, my legs should actually be still elevated. And I'm just kind of guiding the ball, so I'm not resting on the ball and pushing down. Right, so the exercise is going to look like this. So neutral spine. Belly button in, hands to the sides on the floor, and then all you're going to do from here is rotate to one side, back to the center, rotate to the other side, back to the center. Okay, so you're going to do 20 to 30 of those in total. That's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, belly stays in, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, belly stays in, 16, not overarching the spine, so just keep it nice and neutral, 18, 19, as I come to the side, you should feel the opposite side contract, 20, do a few more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good. So that's that rotational movement. for the core. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is side bending, right? So this is going to be an important one. Setup is going to be very important as well. You don't want to sit on top of the ball. You want to sit onto that downward slope. Obviously not too far down because you're going to fall off the ball. Your foot should be into the wall, so it should be nice and anchored right into there. The leg should be straight. This leg is going to be like a kickstand on a bicycle. So it should be nice and straight on this side. The hips have to be in the same line, so you can't have a trailing hip because that's going to throw off the rest of the body. So hip in the same line, head comes back, and the spine should be in good posture. So we don't want to do this slouching forward, okay? So we'll have good posture. Again, belly buttons can stay in to get the TVA muscle fired up. And all we're gonna do on this one is exhale down, inhale up, down, up, exhale. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, correct the posture, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, and 15. Good, so 12 to 15 on that side. And then your rest time will just be to reposition yourself for the other side. So on this side, nice and slow and controlled, get into position. No need to rush it. This leg will be anchored into the wall over here. So the leg, if it's bent a little bit, that's fine. You just don't want it to bend in such a way that it turns your body. So this leg is straight, this leg is in here, hips in the same line. Go a little bit lower for me, and then head back, shoulders back, belly in, and then we'll go 12 to 15. 1, exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About halfway through, you'll notice your body start to get fatigued and kind of draw forward, so just reposition. 8, 9, 10, 11, breathe out, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, very good. So 12 to 15 per side on that one is more than enough. Third exercise we're going to do is for the sagittal plane. So that's going to involve, more flexion and extension into this area. So for this one, what you have to do is getting to the same position from the very first exercise. And then in here, again, neutral spine, and then that vacuum, so you draw the belly button in, maintain that the whole time. So setup for this will be onto the floor. So neutral spine here, you don't want to overextend and you don't want to flatten. So just make it nice and neutral, belly stays in. The legs close together, and come up to about 45 degrees. If you have to drop down to here, that's okay too. But try to just pick a position and stay with it the whole time. So for me, I'm gonna go probably a little less than 45. Arms at the sides, so you're holding your body in place. And then just come down, touch the ground. This position, belly in, neutral spine, so this doesn't change. And 3, nice and slow. 6, 7, 8, as I come down, belly in, 9, 10, 11, 15 to 20, 12, 13, belly in, neutral spine, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Very good. So that's mostly for the lower abdominals, where the belly button is, and downwards is where you should be feeling that. If you feel like the hip flexor muscles, kind of where the quads and the hips meet into this area, you feel that's getting like overworked, pay very close attention to the belly button, because you will find that if this isn't functioning well, a lot of the movement will come from the quad muscles and the hips. So make sure this is drawn in, and if you start to feel it too much in there, just stop at whatever number that is. You know, if it's 12, then just stop there, because then you're just working muscles that you don't really want to overwork. All right, so that was the first round. So we're gonna go just from the start, which was our lumbar rotation. You know, rest 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, however much time you need in between exercises. Don't get too caught up on strict regime rest times, okay? Pay attention to your body and how you feel, but obviously you don't want to spend too much time resting. So it's about 30 seconds to a minute, I find. It's good for me. Just gonna put this to the side. So in this position here, remember, feet on top of the ball, a little wide, not too much close together. Belly in, neutral spine, arms to the side. And all we're gonna do in this position, 20 to 30. And rotate, belly in, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, belly in, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. As I come to this side, I'm feeling this side, 19, and then this side, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, I'm gonna go for 30, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Very good. Okay, 30 on that one. And then take about 15 to 30 seconds if you'd like. And then from there, obviously that was rotation. Now we're gonna go into the muscles that bend, side bends. Leg here, anchored into the wall, somewhat straight. Kickstand on this leg, hips, chin back, and no rounding in the upper back. Belly in, okay? So head, upper back, and core. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good stuff. Take a little rest, then we'll go into the next side. So we're just going to reposition ourselves here. So first, put your hand on the ball, nice and slow. You should feel nice and safe and comfortable on this. Anchor the foot into there. Kickstand, hips, belly, chin, upper back, and we'll go. Everything is nice, controlled, and slow. 7, open up the side, stretch, squeeze. 8, 11, chin back, shoulders back. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, very good on that. 15 to 30 seconds. Put the ball away. Now, for the last one, remember that's going to be lower abdominals. And then remember the key points are the neutral spine and the vacuum with the belly, okay? About 15 to 20 on this one. So hands out here for a little bit of support. Legs come up, legs together, 45 degrees, or if you feel like you have to come lower, that's fine as well. And we'll go. 1, belly in, spine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, belly, spine. 14, 15, 16 is getting tough, you're almost there. Belly in, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, take a little rest on that. So that's it. So for the workout, you know, it's very simple to do. 3 exercises is all you really need. You don't have to jump around and kill yourself with endless core exercises. Just, you know, the 3 I gave you are very good movements and responsible for the different planes and motions that the core and the spine work together with. So you have rotation, you have bending, and you have extension and flexion. All right, so ideally we'd want to be 2 to 4 sets. So 3 is perfect. So if you can do 3 rounds of that, that'd be perfect. 2 is okay, but obviously 3 you're going to maximize the benefit because that's enough time under tension for the muscles to strengthen and respond to the stress that they're being placed under. All right, and this is about I'd say a novice workout, and I will be making more of a beginner workout as well, and an advanced or intermediate core workout that you can do at home. So remember, all you need is the exercise ball. So you need one of these guys. And yeah, so tune in for the next workout, looking at a video 1 time per week. And remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and that just helps me grow it. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to comment in the comments below, and I'll try to respond as fast as I can. All right, so have a great day. See you later.